from the heart of New York City.
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle.
We got it. Yeah, we're shining today.
With today's guest co-host, Savannah Guthrie, plus Emmy-winning actress Mariska Hargitay.
Everything feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey, everybody. It is Monday. It is June the 8th. Sheinelle has the day off. So, who is spending the morning with us?
Hi.
We are so lucky.
Hi, honey.
Because my bestie is here.
Oh my gosh, the phone's just lit up with all your other besties calling. Jenna has so many best friends, and it's amazing because once you meet all those other best friends, you're not like, oh, she has that other best friend. You're like, I want to be best friends with them too. So it's just like this big circle of besties that you are.
I know, and that you are a part of.
I've horned in on some of your besties.
But you know how much I adore you.
Oh.
And what I know all of us feel that way when you walked in the makeup room earlier. There were claps and hugs because you are beloved.
No. Well, you know I love coming here.
I know, and we love you here. And you're here, and it is National Best Friend Day. So we're celebrating the right way. But I've just marveled as somebody who knows you and loves you at your strength, you coming back here and leading the ship, which I know has not been easy, and yet here you are morning after morning, getting out of bed, spending the mornings with us, and I know so many of you at home feel the same way about you.
Well, I mean, first of all, I can't really even look at you every day without crying. You are my best friend, and you know, it's really hard to come back. And I've been trying so hard to hold it together, and I promise I will. This show and this hour especially is like about joy, but having you and all I mean, everyone at the people behind the scenes, people in my ear, the producers, our castmates, it's like, you know, when I see you in the morning, I know that you see me no matter what is going on. And sometimes it's almost too much because I feel like to do the job, I gotta like keep it together, pull it together, you know? But I'm happy to be back, and it's like the 2 hours of my day that it's not that I'm not thinking about it, because I am.
Yeah.
But it's something to do, and it brings me a lot of joy to be with everybody.
Yeah.
But no, it's not easy.
No, I know it's not easy, and it also speaks, I think, to the fact that, I mean, I remember even when I started here, and I'm sure you've heard him, my dad sort of made fun of the way we call each other family. He's like, how's the family? But we really do work at a place where people surround you with love, like you're loved, you know? And so there must be some like tiny bit of, and relief isn't even the word. I don't even know what it is, but like a spark of something.
It is. It's a little respite. And you are my family. I mean, I don't think if I had any other kind of job, I would have even tried to come back.
Yeah.
You know, but I was like, well, I didn't, you know, I just felt like, well, what else should I do? And my mom would have said the same, like, honey, you know, just keep going, just keep going. And so I am, you know, and it's hard when you're with your best friend to not be real. So I was a little afraid in a way to do this show with you. You've asked me before, like, which are so sweet, you know, come on, you want to fill in? And I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm ready, because I couldn't look at you in this kind of setting where we just talk about life and not tell the truth about my life. And so, you know, I think, you know, I know maybe people wonder, like, whoa, what's going on? How is she able to do that job? Is she not thinking about it? Did she forget? No, never, never.
And neither have we. Like, we'll have your back. We'll be with you forever with this, and never forget.
And we still need everybody's prayers.
Yeah,
and we still wish someone would call and say what they know.
And I think
tell the truth.
I once had a conversation about our friendship randomly. This philosopher was sort of asking about the people. He said, well, do you have a good connections at work? And I said, yeah, Savannah is like this really close friend. And actually we bonded around faith. She's the godmother of my son, Hal. And, you know, and he said, and I love this so much, he said, the truest form of relationship is when you surround about something higher, when you're both focused on something bigger than just yourselves, that you're both into something that's beautiful. And I like your faith is a marvel.
Well, I'm working it out, you know. It's like step by step. It isn't easy. I mean, you know, like all the cliches and the easy things that people say, and, you know, they provide some comfort. There's a reason that people say them. But, you know, I read a book of old sermons, and, you know, there's this famous phrase about, like, a famous scripture about, you know, you'll soar like on wings like eagles. But there's a part of it where it says, you'll walk and not grow faint. And this sermon that I read talked about that, and how there's a time in life when just walking and not growing faint is about as good as it can get. And that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm trying to walk and not grow faint, and it's a gift from God that I'm able to do so. But it's always with me, you know. I mean, I cry every morning on the way to work, and I cry every morning on the way home. And I'm grateful to have good friends and to be able to come to such a beautiful and joyous and supportive place. And like so many people out there, you know, you can hold all of these things together. I try to tell my kids that too, you know. We can hold our sadness and we can hold our joy. And just, if you don't believe it, just watch me. I'm gonna show you.
Oh my gosh.
So, thank you for having me. I didn't really mean to like overtake the chat. But they said to us, like, because your producers, who I love so much, they know that we are best friends, and they know that we're sisters. Yeah. And so it's like.
And also, we can't help but be ourselves.
We can't. And I know you wanted to talk about Pink at the Tonys,
I know.
And she was
and we were going to talk
amazing.
About Travis and
Taylor.
And
do you think they're going to get married
Madison
at MSG?
Square Garden?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
You know what? I want to talk about all that dumb stuff too.
Well, guess what? You're here.
Let's
do it. And we're going to do it all show long. We have a great show for you. Actress Mariska Hargitay is here. She's going to talk about a cause very close to her heart.
All right, but you know this is my favorite segment,
right?
Social dilemmas coming up. We love to answer your social dilemmas and pretend that we have wisdom. Coming up.
Sorry, I couldn't even It is time to help our viewers navigate some tricky situations and a special friendship edition of Social Dilemmas.
Who gets to go first?
Well, you go ahead. Why don't you tell us about this one?
Well, let me tell you about Jessica.
Okay.
Here's what she writes in. Jessica and I have been roommates for 2 years. Her new boyfriend, Danny, sleeps over almost every night and has no regard for my space. He leaves the toilet seat up, hair in the sink after shaving, and dirty dishes in the sink.
What?
I've mentioned it to Jessica, but nothing has changed. What can I do? I don't know. Move out.
I'm like, you've already mentioned it to Jessica.
You mentioned. I was going to say mention it to Jessica.
Yeah, you have to sit down with Jessica and be like, Jessica, we need some time alone. You know? I mean, like, I don't need Danny here every single night.
Well, it's like one thing if you don't want Danny there, and I could kind of see that.
Yes.
But I don't know if you can say anything as a roommate.
Yes.
But Danny's hair in the sink, and your toilet being up, you can say something.
And I think you can probably say something to Danny.
To Danny, that was the next step.
Hey, Danny, please put this toilet seat down.
Danny, when you shave, wipe out the sink, friend.
Yes, gross.
So gross.
Don't you remember? I'm happy those days are over.
Oh, me too.
Remember
I never
when,
had like
there'd be like a tie on the doorknob, and you're like,
it was never on my doorknob. It would have been on yours.
No, it was not. I didn't tie the tie.
You tied the tie.
I did not tie the tie. My roommate tied the tie.
As between the two of us, who do you think had the tie on the door?
I wish I had more ties on the door.
I know, me too. It's a lost opportunity. Wasted youth.
What?
I know.
We should have
we
done
were too
way
goody-goody.
more. I know. If I could go back, tie on the door.
Tie on
often.
the door. More
All right.
casual sex
you wanna
for
hear
Jenna.
This? Do you want to hear this? Oh, great.
You know
My parents will love that headline. Okay, let's talk about this one. My friend Katie is newly single and she wants to start dating, but doesn't have the confidence. I think it's because she's stuck in a style rut. Katie hasn't changed her look since our college days. Is there a way to hint at a nice makeover?
No, there isn't. No, there is not.
I've wanted to give people makeovers before. Have you?
No, because I think like I'm the one that they want to give the makeover to.
No, Samantha.
But wait, you know, well, let's talk about Kate, because I did just confront you about those shoes you like to wear. You know, she's got these very fancy but clunky shoes.
They're in.
You've seen them. They're very in. I
You've
like
seen
them.
The best part is she goes,
You've all
"You've
seen them. She's worn them 100 times. And I just said to you, I go, you know, I love those shoes. I wanted to buy them. I couldn't find them. But I'm like, but not with the dress.
She confronted me, and then oddly, that same day, I just choked on my lemon tea. That same day, I went to a party, and my cousin confronted me on the shoes.
What did she say?
She said that she had just learned a way to tell her husband that she doesn't like something he wears by saying, "You're too cute for that shirt." So she goes, "You're too pretty for those shoes." And I was like, but I like these shoes.
I like them too. I have no problem with the shoes. It was just
I wear them around because they're comfortable, and I just had them on, and Savannah goes, "Oh." So I knew what she was trying to say.
Okay, wait, back to
But
Katie.
what are we going to tell?
What if you did something like this, friend of Katie? What if you say, let's us go and get like a spa makeover and get our hair done, or let's go, like do it together so it's not like you're saying you need the thing, but it's like a fun friend thing, and you do it together, but it means you have to get a makeover too.
Yes.
But like something fun and cute, like let's go get zhuzhed up and go out and da-da-da.
And help her with the confidence. Just say, like, do you want to start dating? And try to help her talk about what that means.
You go to the place and you say, let me take your picture. You look so cute. Oh, we can make it your profile picture.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
love
that's a good idea.
All right, well, we only got through 2, but we did the best we could.
We did, and now, but everyone wants to know about the shoes, except for they know.
The shoes are awesome. This is what I get at work, at home, harassment about the shoes. If you have a social dilemma you need help navigating, let us know at JennaandSheinelle.com.
You can write into the show about, I have a friend who fills in vacationally on this show.
Most of my friends are making fun of one pair of shoes I own.
What should I do? Coming up next, we're going to celebrate National Best Friends Day with the beautiful story of an unlikely friendship. It is so, so, so sweet. Don't want to miss it. Coming up. Well, today is National Best Friends Day, and we are celebrating with the heartwarming story of an unlikely duo.
Yeah, a chance encounter brought 24-year-old Lauren Stevens and 72-year-old Werner Krutine together. It was a moment that would change both of their lives forever. Take a look. When Lauren Stevens was given a phone for work, she never imagined it would lead her to an unlikely new friend.
He's just my bestie.
One day, Lauren began receiving texts from an unknown number looking for someone named Vern Dog.
And very quickly, I kept getting these text messages and phone calls saying, Vern Dog, Vern Dog. I'm like, who is Vern Dog, right?
Curious, Lauren tracked down the previous owner of the phone number, who turned out to be 72-year-old photographer Werner Krutine.
It was actually one of my friends that found it. And she texted to me, she goes, this guy, Werner, he's iconic.
A lifelong lover of film photography, Lauren decided to reach out to Vern, and the two immediately connected.
I was blown away when she contacted me, and just, I could feel something right away.
The more we got to know each other, the more we realized we're very similar. We love people. We love talking to strangers.
Emails led to phone calls.
Hello! What a fun.
And then the two finally met in person.
Can you believe it? Oh, this was your mom's copy?
Yeah.
As their friendship grew,
Oh my gosh, the Fairmont. Ready for my close-up?
Lauren began sharing Vern's story across social media.
And his life's work.
Now see it, you can imagine.
Vern has spent the past 50 years traveling the world, taking and archiving more than 500,000 photos.
The world needs to see his work. It is amazing.
But the digital age has taken a toll on Vern's business.
He was very honest with me of, I have enough savings for the next 6 months to 2 years. And after that, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I'm just barely making a living enough to even stay here. I've pared down everything. I have no heat in the house.
Lauren decided to take matters into her own hands, creating a GoFundMe for her new friend, raising nearly $50,000 to help revitalize his life and business.
She's bringing me out of the darkness. And that is a precious gift that I'm grateful beyond words. I mean, it's just so magical.
Lauren has also helped Vern with his website, ensuring that his life's work is preserved.
She is so present with me in this adventure that we're going through together now.
Today, Vern is part of the family, seamlessly joining Lauren's friend group. Their hangouts include karaoke, trying new restaurants, and taking photos across the Bay Area.
I love Vern. I love my friendship.
It's mind-boggling. That gift that she's giving me is giving me a breath of life that I haven't felt in 20 years.
And we are so thrilled because Lauren and Vern are here with us right now. We love that this came from this spontaneous moment, and y'all have a beautiful, genuine friendship. Lauren, what have you learned from Vern?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things. I think the biggest thing for me is I'm 24, right? I live a very fast, busy life. I'm anxious about a lot of things. And I think Vern really teaches me to slow down, be present. I mean, his film photography is small moments in time that he finds so beautiful. And I think for me, it really has taught me to stop and smell the roses and really kind of look around and appreciate.
Well, Lauren, you are a ray of sunshine. People say that, like, you are a bright, bright light. And what has that light meant to you, Vern, that she's decided to come and get to know you and pause and befriend you?
Well, Lauren Stevens has brought light to my own darkness that I've had to sort of formulate just to give myself a sense of understanding that this is the way it was going to be for the rest of my life, and that I would pass on in obscurity. And I'd accepted that pretty much and never thought that this could happen. And when she contacted me, I knew pretty well right away that we were going to make some kind of a connection. I had no idea it was going to be as an amazing connection as we have. We're besties now.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's how the piece started. It also started with searching for somebody called Vern Dog.
Yeah.
Could you ever imagine this was Vern Dog?
Absolutely not. I mean, Vern is like somebody that will never be recreated in how amazing he is. I brag about him all the time, and I always say, like, you think he's really great, just meet him, and you'll see why I love him so much.
Well, I know that one of y'all's dreams is that you love photography just like Vern, and you want to travel around the world and take photographs, right? And you'd like to do it together.
Yeah.
I'd love it. Yeah, we had our first experience yesterday flying here to New York. We had the whole day together. We got to the airport early, and we just continued our friendship right.
Have you taken any photos in New York yet?
I have taken many. I used to live in New York.
So you've taken, but since you've been here.
The flight alone, I should have taken, I took about 100 photos on the flight.
Well, well, your travels don't stop here, you guys. We have a little surprise for you. Viking heard about your story, and they are sending you on an 8-day iconic Western Mediterranean voyage. It is a cruise from between Barcelona and Rome, where you'll experience the very best of the Mediterranean coast. Don't worry, separate accommodations and airfare included. What do y'all think?
Oh my God. Let's go.
Wow.
A bestie cruise.
Yes, a bestie cruise. I've never been on a cruise. I'm so excited.
Oh my God, if you thought there were photos to take on the flight, wait till you go on this cruise. It's going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Will you please send us some of your photos?
I'd love to.
And if you need another pair of besties to go with you,
Yeah, exactly.
wear it.
Yes.
Wear it.
Yeah, come with us.
Yeah.
We'll party down.
As long as you do karaoke with us.
I know, exactly. We went to
She's made me do karaoke.
Yeah.
You actually saw it in the clip.
Yeah, do you have a go-to song now?
You like Katy Perry?
Katy Perry?
That's his favorite.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all are the very best.
Thank you so much. It's so inspiring,
It really
to
is.
get out of your comfort zone and go find something magical in another human.
Yes, it's pretty.
And thank you so much for having us here and just sharing our story.
Well, now we're going to go look at all your photographs.
Yes,
We
I
can't
hope
wait.
everyone checks it out. Have a beautiful
Yes.
day and a great cruise.
Yes, exactly.
Great. Yeah.
Coming
All
up
right.
next, our friend Mariska Hargitay is in the house.
She is going to tell us about her Broadway debut and a very personal cause coming up next. And go Knicks.
Yay, guys! Mariska Hargitay is an Emmy and Golden Globe winning actress who we have loved as Detective Olivia Benson for the last 27 seasons of Law & Order SVU.
Well, now she is doing something she has never done before. She just made her Broadway debut in a one-woman show called Every Brilliant Thing. Hello, Mariska.
Hi.
I know I saw you a couple weeks ago before it opened. Now you're doing it. You're right in the middle of it. How is it? Is it everything you hoped?
The most thrilling adventure I've ever been on. Wow. And, you know, I never thought after 27 seasons of SVU that I'd be saying this is the truly most exciting and different thing. And to be surprised like this late in my career is extraordinary.
And
I love it.
The show itself actually has the spontaneity to it that
Oh, yes.
It's hard to kind of understand if you haven't been, but
It's interactive.
Yes, there's audience participation,
Yes.
and including I think our girl Hoda.
Oh, Hoda came and was magnificent.
What'd she do?
Oh, I'm not giving it away.
You can't
No
say.
spoiler
Did
alerts.
she know she was going to get
Nope.
called up? Oh
And
my
it was
gosh.
so great because Ellen Burstyn is a dear friend of mine, and she came to the show the other night, and she thought that all the audience participation were part of the cast.
Oh,
she
wow.
didn't realize that we cast it as they are coming in. And so Hoda had no idea.
So you're kind of doing a different show every night, in a way.
Well, not kind of.
You are. Okay. Yeah.
We are doing a different show every night.
That is so wild.
Do not know what's going to happen. That's why I'm saying it's very exciting. Oh my God. It's
All right.
very
We are coming.
exciting.
We want to come.
Please come.
We hear you have the night off, though,
Yes.
because the little basketball team called the Knicks is in the finals right here at MSG. You going to be there?
I wouldn't miss it for the world. For the world. We're dark tonight, but if we weren't, I think that I might say, guys, I'm not feeling well. It would be awkward when I showed up for it.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously.
You'd be busted.
And it's also a one-woman show, so I don't know what they would do. But Jalen Brunson is your friend.
Yes.
Y'all have met on the sidelines.
My friend, my inspiration.
I mean, y'all really adore each other.
Yes.
So are you
He
gonna...
says the same about you. You're like his good luck charm.
I love him. I can't believe I was so terrified to do my show that I actually I just thought about him and his inspiration and his humility and his work ethic to say, you can do hard things.
Yeah.
No matter what, you can do hard things. Because this was all new to me. But he is so singular and magnificent. He's a magnificent human.
Well, once these finals end, he got to come to your show.
Oh, he told me he's coming.
Yeah. Oh, he is. Okay,
Oh, he
good.
did.
Yeah.
He did. He said he'd be there. So.
Yeah.
Well, since it is National Best Friend Day, one of the things that we love we love Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh.
We love that you all, I mean, your orbits were so similar.
Yeah.
And y'all even met as children. But you've just formed this friendship, which I think is so beautiful.
It was extraordinary. I mean, I will say that a lot of people just assumed we knew each other, and we didn't. And they said, oh, you have to know each other. And then our mutual friend, Amy Landecker, introduced us. And then from the first phone call that we had, it was like, sisters from another mother. And she's just an extraordinary person. And again, to have somebody that understands sort of my story and her story from a different perspective and a unique one was very bonding.
It does feel like you could be sisters.
Yeah.
It feels like you should be best friends. So
felt like
it
that.
happened too late, but I'm glad it happened.
Yes, exactly. A lot of great things are happening late in my life, so I'm good with all of it.
by the way, you're Bob.
I mean, God, come on.
Your Bob
go.
It's
is
sassy.
It is so sassy. And when you were here last time, I was like taking notes on styling tips.
Styling the Bob.
You're
Yeah,
looking.
Styling the Bob.
Styling the Bob is a whole
It's
thing.
its own website. I'll start it today.
Yes,
Anyway.
exactly. Yeah, Bob's R Us. Okay, let's talk about, you're here to talk to something really close to your heart. Bristol Myers Squibb is doing some research and spreading an awareness about multiple myeloma, and I know this is something close to your heart because of your father who passed from that.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it. It's Bristol Myers Squibb is doing an investigating myeloma, investigatingmyeloma.com, but they have working on this new research called cell mod research, and multiple myeloma is an incurable disease, and I think 36,000 people were diagnosed with it just this year, and obviously my father passed 20 years ago, but there's so much research now that it's very exciting, and so I feel like because there hadn't been a lot of hope with multiple myeloma, and there is now, and it's extraordinary. And so wanting to tell people to find out more about this CELMoD research and realizing that there is hope was very meaningful to me, because, you know, it was a very difficult time with my family, and it was right after my wedding. I remember at my wedding, my dad was so tired, and I thought that he, you know, was just emotionally affected by the wedding, that his little girl was getting married. And then right afterwards, we found out that he had multiple myeloma.
Well, you're carrying that torch for him by continuing to spread awareness. And by the way, I know you were a little late this morning because someone has a middle school graduate. How about that? Is this your baby?
This is my baby. Aww. And I just sat there and, well, I wasn't expecting to be so, you know, emotional for me, but, you know, the dean and the headmaster of the school said, everyone close your eyes and just remember middle school. And, you know, you think about how quickly it goes. And because it's my last kid, and he was up there with his pink suit. He looked so cool. But it was just very emotional. It just goes so fast. And to think your baby's going into high school, it's like,
well, we're all about the tears here today.
Yeah,
exactly. Congratulations on everything.
And we want to come
We're
and
gonna
see
come.
you.
please come.
We want to come.
I might even have a part for you.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Now I'll definitely be there.
But listen, here's what you have to do.
Delaware's Prada too, so she feels she needs a big
she's
role.
really like, oh, I'm not going to fit in the door.
To the head.
Here's what I want you to do. You can't come on the same night. Okay? I know that's hard for you. I know that's hard for you, besties. But I'm going to ask you, you can come or come twice.
Okay.
Because as I said, the show is different every night.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
God, okay.
Well, you guys,
thank you.
If you're in New York,
go see it. Every Brilliant Thing now through July 5th, except for the nights that the Knicks play.
Yeah, exactly. Except tonight.
Except tonight.
Coming up next, an author of juicy romance novels that I am so excited to introduce you to. One of my favorites, Tia Williams, going to join us right after this.
She's amazing.
She's amazing. Thank you.
She's not. Tia Williams is a beauty maven turned New York Times bestselling author who is redefining love stories for a new generation.
I personally have been fangirling over Tia and her romance novels for a while, and we finally have her here in our studio to talk about her latest book. It is called The Missed Connection. But first, let's take a look at her rise to success. If you've devoured a romance novel recently, chances are Tia Williams' name is on the cover. This literary powerhouse says she always knew her destiny.
I was obsessed with fashion magazines growing up, and I was obsessed with writing fiction. And so I always knew that I was going to do these two things.
She also knew she would put her own spin on it.
I knew at a young age that I was going to grow up and write those kinds of books, but starring us, because having to picture yourself as the black version of something is whack.
Tia broke barriers in the magazine industry, often the only black female editor in the room.
Hello, everyone. It's Tia Williams, beauty editor at Essence.com.
All while penning hit novels like 7 Days in June and The Perfect Find on the side. Tia eventually quit her corporate job to focus on her writing career, and The Perfect Find was turned into a Netflix film starring Gabrielle Union.
It's my son. You up?
In 2018, Tia found romance herself and now lives in Brooklyn with her husband and 2 children.
Is Mommy's book?
Her 8th book, The Missed Connection, is one of the most anticipated books of the summer. Tia, we are so happy you are here. First of all, we want to talk about The Missed Connection, but I have to start with the fact that you always knew this would be your destiny.
Always. There was no other choice. When I was 7 years old, I wrote my first book, Peter and the Crystal Bunny, lightly plagiarized. I just always knew from the second I started reading, I was like, okay, I need to tell stories. I have to do this.
And I mean, went into fashion, another love of yours, but you never gave up that hope. It was always right there. You were still writing.
Yeah, always. I've always been writing fiction. When I was growing up, I was really socially awkward. Shocker. And most writers are. And I would come home from school and like rewrite the day in my favor.
Wait, I feel like this is an amazing.
So powerful.
Yeah.
I feel like we should all do that.
That feels like therapy.
It does.
It did, and that's what I was doing, but I didn't know that's what it was then.
Because also we all do that. That's like a natural thing to say, gosh, I wish I had said this, or I wish I was kinder
Or you
here.
go over the day in a negative
ruminate.
way, but to rewrite it like that, I think you have stumbled across something powerful. We're getting distracted because it's
that
kind of
could
profound.
be a book of yours.
So tell us about the missed connection, because the setup is, I mean, it's just like, I can see why you were like,
romance.
this has to be a movie. This has to be a film.
Yeah.
And a movie, maybe.
I hope so. So it's about a woman who's going on a work trip, and she sits next to this handsome gentleman in first class, decides he's her soulmate, but forgets to get his contact information, so she hires a detective from her past to find him.
There might be a triangular format here,
situation.
right here.
And Jenna tells me, like, these are pretty, gets a little steamy. Little.
Well, I told you how one piano scene really got me through. Yeah. The pandemic. It was pandemic-y times, I think. Pandemic-y.
Yeah.
No, your romance is like at the heart of what you do, and I love when you said in that piece that, you know, you weren't afforded representation. When you were young, you didn't see yourself in these books, and you knew that story had to be changed.
Absolutely. I was obsessed growing up with my mom's like 80s bodice ripper paperback. And I ate them up, but there were no black people in them.
Yeah.
You know, they were all white people, and I would recast them with black characters in my head. And even, you know, in middle school, I knew that was completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I knew that I was going to grow up and write books about us, for us, starring us. And that's hopefully what I'm doing.
You are doing it in a big way. By the way, you have your own love story and a new baby.
Yes, you had this second chance at love, which is really wonderful.
Definite second chance. I was not expecting it. I was a single mom for a million years.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I was on the apps, and it was like taking forever. And I was like, oh, God, is this ever going to happen? My last-ditch effort, I swiped right on my now husband, and I was like, he's handsome, and it'll at least be a fun date. And he stayed. I stayed.
Yeah, you stayed. How lucky is he?
Yeah.
And it proves romance can happen at any time.
Truly. Yeah, you just, honestly, you have to be open to it. And
Yeah.
especially in New York, it's a numbers game.
Yes. Well, we love you. You know how much I love your work. We're so happy you're here.
Thank you, Jenna.
And get The Missed Connection. It is out tomorrow. You can actually pre-order it today, because who wouldn't want to? Or you can go to your local indie bookstore, get it at today.com/books.
Thank you, Tia. Coming up next, our girl Bobby Tom is here to share some of the best summer beauty essentials right after this.
Thank you, Tia. You're so
amazing.
lovely.
I'm looking to repel.
Today's Pale editor, Bobby Thomas, is here to share some standout summer essentials. You can shop along by scanning that QR code.
Hi, Bobby.
We don't even know what to say.
Just, you know what? Introduce yourself.
Yes.
Well, this is Bobby's Best, where I love making Jenna squiggle. So it's squirm and wiggle. Anyways, I really want to tell you about, you know, summer struggles. We're trying to be smooth. And when it comes to waxing, you can't always get the appointment if that's what you do. So Wax. This is a brand made by two hairy men. They're very proud of it, and I am obsessed. You can smell. Be careful.
Is the brand called Two
It's
Hairy
warm.
Men?
No, it's called Wax.
Oh, wait, so
these
it comes in these cute shapes?
Well, you can go in the microwave with these silicone reusable cups to melt all kinds of these wax beans. They come in fun shapes with the smell.
So you just rub this wax on yourself?
So
you wax yourself? You want to wax a little bit of my arm?
And you don't need, well, I'm afraid to do you, so I'm going to do
go ahead, do
myself.
me.
I don't know, Jenna. That's one that I'm not sure of today.
Okay.
But basically, you can redo this in the microwave. They're all about this like pretty, sensory.
Pretty.
It's very
and
pretty.
Honestly,
but does it hurt?
No, I was really surprised. I don't have to let it cool
Let it
a little
cool,
bit.
and then we'll wax you
but
in a minute.
they also sell things like their fairy floss. These are creams that help to dissolve the hair. So this is the smell
This is like
better.
the modern day Nair?
Yes, they smell better. And I have to say, people are fans of this brand. You don't need a strip, and look.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And
you're
it's
hairless
really,
as it is.
No, I actually left. You can't see it, but I have a lot. So this is actually something that I have to say, they also have like watermelon sugar wax kits. And one of my personal favorites are these hair removal strips to go. So all you need is to pop this if you're traveling. And if you notice a little peach fuzz, they're ready to go. You just pull them out, warm them, and rip them off.
Okay.
So I'm a big fan. Now, before you lose it, yes, This is called a vajacial.
I thought that was it. No?
Why are they both?
Yeah, why?
Because
you're
if
spending a
you-
lot of time in this area.
Because people want to know. They ask me.
What-
So if you get those red bumps, or if after shaving you need a little TLC, Bush Balm has a
Come on.
vajacial.
No relation.
Okay.
I'm not related to
I'm just
Mr.
not.
Bomb Bush.
Okay.
Bob Bush and I are
No
not
relation.
cousins.
Are you sure?
I don't
Oh
think
my
Bob and I
God.
are cousins.
No.
I don't obviously have pictures
Wait,
for
come
this.
on.
But no, wait, I am going to stand up for this, because sometimes what do you do to calm the redness? This is
Ignore
it. By the way, listen to me. This works, and she'll be asking me later to take this off the table. So, come with
Okay.
me.
All right, can we go to another breed?
Yes. Let's
okay.
go to Laura
So,
Mercier.
I get a lot of you come to me on social and say, but it's summer, it's hot out. How are you actually putting on
Yes,
makeup?
like it melts off.
Yes, and one of my favorite things is telling people to just spot treat. Laura Mercier, 30 years ago, put out her secret camouflage perfecting kit. This is brand new, 30th anniversary.
Look
They
how
have
great.
3 shades, and what I love about this is that some spots are dark, some spots are red.
Yeah.
You can mix and match to get the right
So is this like a
coverage.
concealer? How
It's
does
like
it work?
a concealer
Okay.
that you can really take. Exactly, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
This brush, because look, you just spot treat the color and then blend out, and all you need afterwards is setting powder. So you don't need
And
a
you like
full
that
mask.
green setting powder.
Well, because this helps if you have redness and rosacea, but
No,
you can just red
redness, you
during
can,
the
you
day.
don't want to do.
The mint powder is a big hit right now.
But how do
so-
you get this loose powder on your face? I've never known how
a
to do
brush?
that. Well,
or-
I know, but like.
Wait, okay, I
But
know
no,
you want to
and
move.
lightly,
all right.
after
You
you
tell
do
me
it, lightly
later.
dust it. Okay.
Okay.
How much time do we have left?
None.
None. Okay, wait. Liz Foss.
I love her.
Rosenberry.
I
I'm
know her.
obsessed. She is in Austin, and we have a
Yes.
video. Please play a little bit. She hand makes this in Austin.
Wow.
Everything is so lightweight,
I have these earrings.
hypoallergenic,
So pretty. I
and they
like these.
are earring jackets that you can mix and match
Aren't they
with
cool?
all of your
Pretty, I
studs.
love.
Look how cool these are.
They're gonna move you out, but
Okay, you can
find
shop
them
at
social.
today.com/shop.
It's because of that whole area that
Yeah.
we got.
I know, but
How pretty are these?
we'll be back.
Savannah, I love you. Thank you for being here, you cutie. And also,
We laughed, we cried, and look, your shoes.
she's wearing my shoes.
You guys remember
She styled
these?
them right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right that they don't match. Well, you guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.